Hello friends, today I'm going to be tying a winter worm, like a bloodworm. So this is a size 12 curved nymph hook, and the bead is 2.8 tungsten block bead. So it's like a simple pattern, all we need a little practice. So use with the red color thread. It's a rather large worm, and works really well all year round, especially in cold weather when the rivers are high. So I'm using the body is a stretchy elastic red color 0.6. So once you get that one side, melt it with a lighter, just to create a catching point here. Just take your time. It's not really good enough for me, so I'm gonna wait until I get the right one. So this looks okay to me. I'm gonna cut this small and just leave it very small, like this thin side. So I'll just go towards the bend and catch this thin end and come back towards the middle. Now if you want to shape, just go back a couple of times and just to make a tapered for the body, tapered shape. So just a couple of times and come back and bring this material just a slight stretch from the beginning, and then just lose this tension. As you can see, it gives nice segmentation. These are rather large patterns, and large patterns works very well in cold weather where the food are very less for the fish. Basically though enough food, so anything with the color works really well. So if I catch this here, you have to be a little careful. You can also make a thin body on the right season, sparse body, but if you catch this here gently and cut this side off, and let's finish this side first. Cut this off and pull this bead in the middle, as you can see. Okay, I'm going to do the same process. Thread color red and just start just below the eye and cut this piece off. If you can, the same material again. The beading elastic, and I'm just going to melt one side so I can have just a catching point here. It's a little tricky, but all we need a little practice, so if we can get a decent long catching point like this, it'd be alright. Cut this off, just catch it here, and I'm going to push this back with the bead and come back and make sure it's even body, it don't slip. We need it nice and tapered shape here, so not lumpy. nice and smooth body. Okay, now this is a little bit tricky because it's not very close to, it doesn't sit very close to bead, so what I normally do, keep my nail here. It doesn't matter if it don't sit properly, but as long as the first turn is nice and accurate, and then you can do the rest. But like I said, you know, no, it's not doing it. Just gently use your finger and pull this one close to the bead. Now, because I stretched a little, so we don't have to stretch this very loose turn here. A loose turn will help. And then about 4 turn, and I'm going to push this back towards the bead and then give it a little stretch. Like I said, it's a little tricky, but it doesn't matter if you're not very close to bead. In the water, you know, these things kind of moves about, so fish don't wait for this to stay, just go for it, you know, in case she loses it, you know. This is a good food for the fish. And finish it off. And if you find a little bit uneven, doesn't matter. And we need a nice strong head here, nice and big one. And a whip finish. Now you can use black thread on the head, but we already got black bead, so it's okay to use the red thread, you know, all the way. Now I'm gonna just kind of even the body. So, yeah, this is you have. But the good thing is about this one, I'm gonna add varnish over it, because the varnish makes it really nice all over, and I'll show you when it dries up completely. So there you have another very successful pattern, a winter worm or bloodworm, really good for grayling and brown trout. I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.